80% of the time you have to be really good with your food. You have to be stricter with what you're eating, with what you're putting in your mouth. You will never go wrong with weight loss and maintenance, but you have to be on point with your portions. No cheating, not just eyeballing until you get really good at your portions. Welcome to the 17th episode of the Becky Choi's podcast show. Wow, I can't believe that I have the shows on for 2 months now. It doesn't seem like that because I feel like I've been recording a lot of the episodes, but it's only been 2 months and I have 17 episodes already. I feel like I recorded so much and I really enjoy recording them and sharing my knowledge and passion with you guys. It's amazing that the show's been on for 2 months now. I have about 700 downloads. Thank you so much. And a few days ago, I received messages on my Instagram DM telling me how they could listen to my voice all day long. Oh, I felt like makes me so happy and warm and fuzzy inside because I always felt like that I have this Chinese accent when I'm talking, and sometimes I don't really know what I'm talking. And my husband always make fun of me that I am a little immigrant to him because my English, sometimes I can't even say a word properly and it makes no sense. But it's funny how that you guys like my voice and can listen to me all day long. But I do feel like my presentation skills, my speaking has improved since I started being on social media more because I do have to talk, and that way I can practice my speaking skills. I try to get rid of this as I'm talking. But I came to Canada when I was 13 years old, so I still had that Chinese in me. I really like that Chinese culture. I know how to write, how to read, and do all that. I actually really like Chinese singers and Hong Kong singers and dramas. I love that. I used to binge watch them 24 hours, maybe leave a few hours for sleeping. So it was that crazy. But when I came to here when I was 13 years old, that's when I learned a new language. English was really new to me, although I did have 1 hour a day inside the classroom at school when I was in Hong Kong, but it wasn't enough. I didn't have enough practice. I didn't have to speak English outside of school. So when I came to Canada, that's when I really learned this language. And then it was sort of that awkward moment, right? When you're a teenager now and then you're learning a new language, being with new friends who are speaking English. So you're trying to fit into that circle. But at the same time, I was really into my culture, my drama, my music back home. So it was sort of like a split for me. And that's why my English, I don't know, maybe that's the reason why my English was never that good. Because I kind of have that half and half. I'm still half at home and half here. Okay, but this episode is not all about that. Actually, I am trying to get over with a cold right now, so my nose is a little bit stuffy. I don't think it will sound very nice today, but I wanted to make this episode quick and short because a few days ago I sent out an email about 13 ways of healing your diastasis, and I really just wanted to elaborate a little bit more on that email in this episode. If you had received that email, thank you for being on my email list. You can go to www.tummywarrior.com/free guide to get my blueprints on healing your diastasis, and then you will get some valuable emails from me only for my subscribers. But I wanted to elaborate this email with 13 ways of healing your diastasis, and let's just make it short and sweet so you don't hear my stuffy noise all the time in this episode, but I promise the next one will be better. So the first one is set smaller expectations in the short term, bigger expectation in the long term. You know how we are always in this microwave society, right? And I talked about this probably in another episode, is that we always want quick, everything quick, no wait line in the store, microwave your noodles, microwave your water. But in reality, our postpartum body takes a lot longer than a microwave second to heal. It is important for you to set smaller expectations. So okay, how many pounds do you want to lose this week? How much stronger, how many more reps can you do this week? So that's sort of that smaller goal, but you need to have that bigger picture where you want your end vision to be 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. You want to have that picture of you, how you maybe look on a magazine and color out a photo that you really want to be and stick it on your mirror, on your desk. So that's your bigger expectation, right? That's your bigger goal, bigger vision. But don't forget to set smaller expectations, so that you're not going to disappoint yourself, but at the same time, you're inching forward. Number 2 is audit your current exercise program. Are you truly being pushed? If it's not, I think it's time to switch. And I really mean it, like, do an audit check, like take a look at whatever program you're doing, whether it is a general exercise program, postpartum program, look out, or maybe you're looking at watching YouTube video to do those 28 days challenge, or maybe you're on a DR program, but like, are you truly being pushed? Like, is there somebody holding you accountable, telling you need to do this exercise today, you need to eat this, you need to, you need to do this, I know you're tired, but is there somebody keeping you accountable? Is there somebody is there a buddy system in your program that is going to help you with that, right? If you're not, it's hard, to be honest. Like, if it is hard to be on your own to do this, so you need to be pushed. And after a couple of weeks, you'll have a week that you don't feel like doing it, you're really tired, you're crunching time, you all of a sudden you have a lot of work, and then you just forget about yourself. So nobody's there pushing you. So if there's nobody pushing you in the program, it's time to switch. And my program, I am here to push you, my coach is here to push you, so there's never a day that you're like, okay, don't want to do this, what am I gonna do, or like forget about this, because we are there to check on you, because we can see whether you did the workout or not in the back end. Number 3 is stop comparing yourself. Run your own fitness race and let others ahead of you inspire you. So we scroll on social media a lot, right? And you go on Instagram, or maybe, just magazine. Like, oh, you snap back in shape in 8 weeks. Oh, you snap back in shape. These are the 10 secrets to get abs after 2 months. Like, you see all these titles online, and maybe you compare yourself to the moms who were just a few steps ahead of you, and they start the same program as you. Like, why are they so much more ahead of you? Why are they so much more different and have such an amazing transformations when you looking at yourself, maybe you're not seeing too much different. Now stop comparing yourself, because you and her are really different. Like, she might have weight to lose, she might not. I mean, she might be a 3 months new mom, and maybe you're 2 years. So it's really different, like even genetics wise, how you were carrying your baby, how many babies you had. Those are really different for everybody. So you can't really compare, but let them inspire you, because it is totally possible to be where they are at, and let them inspire you, lead them, and be inspired by their story, by their transformations, because if they can do it, you can do it too. Number 4 is keep it as simple as mind to muscles connections, alignment, progressive challenge. So this is your map. This is your roadmap to DR success. So it is so important. I can't stress enough how important it is to have this map in front of you. So mind to muscles connections. Are you able to connect with your mind to the right core muscles, to your pelvic floor muscles? Are you able to engage your deepest core muscles layers? So those are really important. Mind to muscles, like, are you able to expand your back? Because your diaphragm is attaching to your back. Are you able to have a good back body expansions when you have a good 360-degree breathing, right? Breathing is a huge thing, and that is mind to muscles connection. It's not all about sucking your belly or engaging or vacuum. Those are irrelevant before you have your good 360-degree breathing, and that is from all sides, not just the belly, not just the chest, not just your shoulders. And then alignment, posture, right? How are you aligning your body throughout the day at your desk job? Are you hunching forward? Do you have a forward head? Are you overarching, like having a C shape on your upper back? Do you have an S shape, like you're overarching your back when you're walking, when you're holding your baby, right? Alignment issues, they're a huge thing. And when you exercise, how are you doing the exercise? Are you overarching your back when you're on the floor doing a dead bug or, leg slide? Are you overarching your back there? Is your ribs completely flared out? So that's an alignment issues there. And then progressive challenge, you need to challenge your core. You need to challenge your overall body. You cannot do the same reps over and over again. You're not going to see improvement because your muscle is not loading beyond you can handle. You need to load your muscles beyond what you can currently handle, just slightly beyond that. You don't have to go crazy, but you need to load the muscles just enough to let it tire, let make it sore, so that you can move forward. And number 5 is start with 360-degree breathing. So I said that just earlier. Number 4, because without this, everything you add upon will not be effective. Number 6, portion control your food. So don't cheat. Like if weight loss is your goal, and a lot of the time we think that is the DR that make us having that huge belly. But if you have weight to lose, and I'm talking about if you have more than 12 pounds to lose, you need to be on point with your nutrition. Nothing is gonna be able to help you with that belly if you don't control your food. If you cheat, it's not gonna help, right? 80% of the time you have to be really good with your food. You have to be stricter with what you're eating, with what you're putting in your mouth, and 20% just be more lenient in the week, right? But you have to be on point 80% of the time. And number 7, don't worry about macronutrition or fat diets or what kind of food to cut or not to eat. As long as you're following the portion control consistently, which is what I teach in my Tummy Warrior method, you will never go wrong with weight loss and maintenance. But you have to be on point with your portions. No cheating, not just eyeballing until you get really good at your portions. And number 8, figure out if you have a tight or loose pelvic floor. Okay, they are two completely different feeling down there after pregnancy, and I mean like down there as in your ladies part. And you need to be able to deal with it differently for you to heal your diastasis. They are interconnected. Your pelvic floor muscles and the diastasis, the core muscles, they are interconnected. So you have to work on them together. But we have to protect your pelvic floor muscles first before you work on your core. And having a tight versus having a loose pelvic floor muscles, we have to tackle them differently. Number 9, treat your exercise like going to a meeting with your boss. Like, will you be late for your meeting if you're meeting with your boss? Will you be late, right? Will you skip that meeting if you know that many important people are in the meeting? Will you be on time? So treat your exercise like that. You don't want to be late. You don't want to skip it because it is very important and it's going to affect you. Number 10, stop hitting the panic button every time you hit a roadblock. So get comfortable, go out of your comfort zone, be resourceful. And I talked about this like a couple of days ago in my Instagram post is I don't care. You have that mantra, I don't care what's going on around me. I know there's dirt on the floor, like really messy toys all around the house, laundries, pile of dishes, right? I don't care because they can wait. Those stuffs can wait. But your body, you need to deal with it right now. This is the season you're in. You signed up for this. You know that you need to be doing exactly what you need to do right at this moment. I don't care doesn't mean that you're selfish. It doesn't mean you don't care. It really means that you need to focus on yourself during this 35 minutes of your time to do your workout. Number 11, make sure you have open communication with your spouse. Like, he cares as much as you do, I'm sure, but you need to show him that you are doing the workout. You need to show him that you really care. You're making this work no matter what, so that he sees that fire's in you. He's going to help you. He's going to help you with your housework. He's going to know, okay, you're in this. I'm going to cook better. I'm going to eat better with you. I'm going to be that example with you with my wife. You know how amazing that is to have a family being healthy together and have that goal set together. You guys can go to the gym together, go running together. How amazing is that, right? What a beautiful habit that you guys set for your family. 2 more. Number 12, remember it is not what you do, it's how you do it. How you do an exercise. All the magic happens in your executions. How you do that exercise, how you're aligning yourself, how you're breathing through the exercises, how are you challenging yourself. It's not about the quantity, especially before you know the foundations. It's not about how many reps you can do. It's not about how many seconds you can hold on to. It's really about having that mind to muscles connection, the map that we talked about. It's how you do it. Okay, the last one. Number 13, hire a trusted specialist in DR who has achieved and went through exactly what you're trying to get through right now in excess. Stop looking at general programs. Stop hiring a general personal trainer. Stop wasting money. Stop wasting money just to stay exactly where you are. You know those aren't gonna work, right? You need to hire somebody who actually been through what you've been through, or maybe who are many steps ahead of you, but she was in the same situation as you are currently facing. Because if you're just hiring somebody, even a physio, and I'm not bashing about them, but I have so many client came to me after a physio, because the physio, they might not even gave birth before. They weren't even a mom. They might not even have diastasis. So their experience really came from the book and from really just how many people they have seen with DR, but how severe those DR were, right? It really came from their experience. But they don't know, okay, you're breastfeeding, you have weight to lose, you have all these other issues that you're facing postnatally. They don't understand. And for me, I truly do understand. Not only am I a mom of 2, but I also went through this twice myself, and I really wish that, I didn't have to go this route, but I'm glad that I did, because then I can share my passion, I can share what I know, and working with over 150 clients now, I can definitely tell you what's working and what's not working. So, which one was your favorites out of the 13 points above? What would you like to add to your list? I would love to know. DM me on Instagram at BeckyChoi_. I hope my stuffy nose doesn't bother you. Sometimes when I listen to other people with a stuffy nose, it really annoys me. But yeah, hoping that this episode will keep you on fire, inspire you to go forward. And don't forget, you are so worth it. You're beautiful, you're confident. I know you're gonna get there, but you need to change now, right now, ladies. Alright, I'll talk to you later. So connect with me on Instagram at BeckyChoi_, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.